everyone. Happy Noon Wednesday. I think this is Ash Wednesday. Yeah, this is Ash. I'm sorry, I'm not Catholic anymore, so I have no idea. I don't keep up with a lot of this stuff. But hey, happy Ash Wednesday to all you practicing Catholics out there. I think actually today's the day. If not, I'm sure I'll come back and be wrong. It's probably kind of the title of the or the thumbnail for this one is "Oopsie, I was wrong." Just to kind of jump right into it, I got my chat line open here. Yeah, be sure to like, share, subscribe for this. It's one of those, if you, yeah, that just kind of, one, increases the numbers, gets the awareness, gets the algorithm going, and gets everyone involved, or gets more people involved, I should say. So, I would again ask everyone like, share, and subscribe to this and other people's content. It's not just about me; it's about everyone trying to do things for everyone. Because remember, don't say I didn't warn you. That might be my new tagline when this comes out. Anyway, I want to go ahead and just start out by saying, I was wrong on something, and I say a little. I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay, I'm one of those guys that can admit if I provide bad information, poor information, or not accurate information. And this was one of those times. So to get right into it, let me pop this up on the board. And also, hey, yeah, tonight at 5 p.m. Central, we're going to go ahead and talk about the retroactive bill. Had an idea, wanting to float out there. Actually, I may got invites out there for people to come in and be on the screen and get some FaceTime and talk about it from their perspective, knock around some things and see what we can do. But we got the retroactive one, which is going to be huge, and then we have one here that I would almost argue in ways going to be even more detrimental for everybody. So let's go ahead and get into it. So last week, I'm sorry, yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I talked about some bills that Harold Dutton Jr. had introduced, and they're interesting. This is on the shared income model, and I was talking about it from kind of like, well, other states have done this. They're obviously not near as good as Texas is. So, maybe there's something to that. And I was kind of going down a train of thought, and then I said, you know what, I'm gonna look at the data and see what this is. And for those that don't know, this is HB 2582 that basically moves everyone, if this bill is enacted this September. It's basically giving them a year to go ahead and put together what's called the share income model. There's two prevailing ones. There's the one where the non-custodial parent shoulders the brunt of it. It's the income model, where they will pay X percent, 17, 20, 25, whatever that number is. And then everyone goes about the day. It doesn't look at the custodial parent's income at all. So initially, when it was talked about here, and I should have known better. This is that, I'm 50 years old. I should know better, but I don't. I'm not trusting these guys. So, but I went out there and checked it. I'm going to go ahead and provide that information to you and walk you through this, and hopefully some light bulbs kick in. You start sharing this stuff. I don't know how else this is going to get out there, or how else this is going to how we're going to get people woke up. And I'll say it again. Don't say I didn't warn y'all, because this is coming. And actually, this one probably has a good chance on happening as well. But let's go ahead and jump in. So shared income model. What I initially thought that was they would look at, well, they do, they look at both incomes, and based on your the time with your child, they'll break that up. And actually, I kind of thought it was also looking at something that I had thought about in the past, where two parents have X percentage and both end up paying child support to the state, which would then increase that model. I was wrong. There's no way around that one. Let's go ahead and just get right to it. So, went to the ncsl.org site that breaks out the models for everybody. And you can go there, ncsl.org, human-services, child-support-guideline-model, and pull that up there. And I got people Everyone waits until I'm online or doing something where they go ahead and they want to get a hold of me. Weird. Then they're upset that I don't respond to them. Anyway, and I'm working today, so I want to take a break here to do that. But let's look at this income model. I'm going to go ahead and blow the screen up here so you can see it, and you can say, oh, I was told about this. So how this is going to work in an income share. So if/when this bill is passed on an income model. Now, well, let me roll back here. This is that percentage of income which all of us here in Texas, excuse me, should be more than familiar with. They don't care about the non-custodial, or I'm sorry, the custodial parent's income, not factored in. They look at the non-custodial parent. 94, 96% of Texas fathers are the non-custodial parents. So I'll be using the he reference here in most of that. So, because again, 94, 96% of the time, I'll be talking about a guy. $2,000 a month income, $1,000 a month income. They just look at $2,000, take that number off, and then run with it. And that's the what we all have come to know and love. This is where it gets interesting if they go to the income share model, which again, that bill's been presented, and what I'm seeing is it's going to probably sail on through because, woo boy. So what they do, and they're basically doing it under the child needs to have, the benefit of both incomes and blah, 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 blah. So with that, they use NCP makes $2,000 a month, CP makes $1,000 a month. So they look at the income of both parents and then combine them. So you have a total amount here of $3,000. That they look at the child support obligation determined based on the statutory table or schedule. So they're getting all that together. $500 basic child support obligation based on the statutory table. They also look at other expenses, child care, all that fun stuff. And you guys should already see all the bills coming in on that. And they add all that stuff to it. So they put that $550 on there. And then they roll that down. And then present the child support obligations prorated between the parents based on their percentage of the combined income. And then here you go. So, based on just this generic thing here, we've got $366.30. NCP, that'd be the dads, will pay 66.66% of that, while the CP will get 33.3%. And I hope those numbers are working with you on that 20% and everything else. And they're going to, of course, bump that up. We've got, it's like Jason's on here. And, with what I'm reading now, it looks like this is a very bad thing for Texas parents all the way around because they will probably impute the CP's wages to bump that number up and then give the dad the primaries. But Jason's saying this looks similar to Wisconsin. They combine both parents' income and allocate that income based on placement percentage. And there you have it. So in Texas, again, we got a 94, 96% spread where dad is the non-custodial parent. We'll be looking at his income. We're going to pull in the girl's income, put it all together. Since we've got the basic, the standard possession order or expanded, which what they passed last go around, shouldn't really matter because it's not a 50-50 scenario. And even if it was, they'll find a way to get that. At the end of the day, they're going to get more money out of everybody. And this thing looks like that's the case. So it's, I'm sure for the ladies out there, they're like, woo, keep this coming in. Guys, not so much. I'm going to go ahead and lay it out there right now. I know this is a noon, half hour. I think I give a half hour lead time. But we've got very low viewage. And I see even less sharing and liking and things like that out there. The only way this is going to get out to the larger population in Texas or across the country is if this gets liked, shared, and people subscribe, so we have the numbers to then go to our elected officials and tell them either they need to change this or they're not going to have a job. Liking it, being too scared, or whatever, and not getting involved, you're going to get what you deserve. And that's unfortunately where it's at. I can't say enough. Like, share, and subscribe. It's free. There's nothing required on your part besides pushing a button. I've actually, for this and others, I've put a lot of time, resources, effort. Heck, I'm actually working right now in my real job, and I'm trying to get information out to people. I care. I'm not impacted directly, but I want this information out there. I want people to get involved, and I want to fix these problems. But if we can't get people to, I guess, get unscared or think it's not their problem, or whatever their reasoning is, come September, well, this one will be in 2024. It's going to come down the pipe, and you're going to be suffering the consequences of it. Also, just quick pitch out there, and if other places have shirts or you have ideas on that, Dad Talk Today has a shop that's out there, and this is again to start the conversation. You can get Dad Talk Today T-shirts. This one is actually the one I own. Instead of asking fathers to fight harder, start asking mothers why we had to fight at all. There's that one. Let's see. Well, I can't even read it. The problem is not toxic masculinity; it's the lack of masculinity. And then, of course, the tumblers, starting those conversations. I'm trying to do everything I can to get the information out there and to help people. That is kind of, one of the reasons why I'm on here at a noon versus playing video games. I would hope that people start getting concerned about this and doing something, because these bills are going to get passed, and we all know it's going to happen. And we'll have no one to blame but ourselves when we get that bill in the mail. Last call out is for tonight at 5 p.m. Central Time on these channels that we're sharing to you right now. I'm going to have a panel of people on. I don't know how many you'll be able to make it. Again, it was a short notice thing, but some ideas for taking care of this retroactive child support bill that's making its way through the Texas legislature, which actually, for those that think that this is going to go away, it's already cleared the first hurdle. So it's moving and picking up speed. So putting your head in the sand and hoping this doesn't impact you, not going to happen. It's coming. So you all need to be prepared for that. And as I am kind of making a tagline, don't say I didn't warn y'all. There's not a whole lot of peaceful things we have left in our toolbox, and even unpeaceful, I doubt anyone's going to do anything. They all talk, but peaceful things is get in touch with your legislators, let them know what you think respectfully, and I say that with the idea that you let them know what you think exactly, but don't threaten them, don't do this stuff they're going to wounded kitten on. All right, that I wanted to make this one short and sweet. We're at about 13 or so minutes. I hope everybody's having a good day so far. I hope to see you tonight. Again, the chat line is open when we're on here. I don't put them all automatically up here simply because we've got a lot of wackos on both sides of the aisle. So, putting stuff up that's going to get people deplatformed and all that, it would be probably one of the dumber things I've ever done. So, again, apologize for yesterday, glossing over this information, thinking that it was going to be okay thing. Now, of course, realizing it's going to be pretty bad for a lot of people. So, with that, hope to see you tonight. Have a good rest of your day if I don't hear from you.
Thank you.